Smoothie time at the Vitamix booth. Smoothie time is all time at the Vitamix booth. Actually, if it's smoothie time, that means it's almost ice cream time. Take that baby up, get it nice and clean. Alrighty, we're going to do a little smoothie next. We're demonstrating the Vitamix A3500. We're also demonstrating the Perfect Blend scale and recipe app, and that's pretty amazing. Come on over, we got a brand new model and a lot of new features. Now, if you don't have a Vitamix, you need to get a Vitamix. Oh, get out of that. Vitamix is a juicer, a blender, it does it all. As a juicer, it's a whole foods juicer. We juice the pulp, the fiber, the seeds, the pits, the peels. Come on over and let me show you just how spectacular the Vitamix is. I'm also demonstrating the Perfect Blend system. The Perfect Blend system consists of a recipe app and a highly accurate chef scale. They work together to bring you absolutely perfect blends every time, plus a lot of nutrition information that you cannot get any other way. Can you tell me how many calories, how many carbs, how much sugar's in this orange? Probably not. But if I put it in here, we're going to see, well, if you put it on the scale, then you're going to see that orange consists of 2 grams of protein, 22 carbs, no fat, and 87 calories. How else would you know that information? Knowledge is a great thing. Little pineapple. Come on over. Making a delicious smoothie. Free samples. Anybody who can tell me how many fruits are in a 4-fruit smoothie gets a free sample. You see how that turned red? Now you got the perfect amount of pineapple. And now it's taking me on to the spinach. Now this is kind of cool. Watch this. I have this on a scale and it's communicating via Bluetooth to an app that I have on my iPad. I'm going to put this 1 leaf of spinach in there. Watch down there and see if you don't see a little strip of green. 1, 2, 3, boom. All right, up to 1/100 of an ounce in accuracy. All the way up to 13 pounds. Now I'm not going to put 13 pounds of spinach in here, but it will accurately weigh up to 13 pounds, but all the way down to 1/100 of an ounce.
What if you're over?
I'll show you. I can't show you with the line, but I can show you with the next ingredient. So, if you're putting in bananas, and you put in too many bananas, it will show you that. So, you see that yellow line there, and the exclamation point? That's saying, whoa, Nelly, you got in too many bananas. I don't know why it calls me Nelly, but it does. So. Anyway, there it is. Perfect.
That's neat.
Now, the agave nectar, I get so few opportunities to be perfect. This makes me very, very happy. Watch. I just fill that up. When it gets filled up, perfect. So if you're making a salad dressing or a pesto, olive oils, vinegars, you just pour them right in. You don't have to get out your measuring cups and measuring spoons. This just makes it so much easier. And there we go, the perfect amount of ice. Now we're going to have the perfect smoothie. The Perfect Blend app and recipe and the scale comes with the purchase of your A3500 machine. How you guys doing? So do you know about the Vitamix machine? Do you have one of these? They are fantastic. Coming going to make this smoothie, then I make ice cream, and I make hot soup. The smoothie comes out really smooth. That's why they call it a smoothie. Other machines will produce a gritty or a chunky, but this actually gets it smooth. The ice creams come out frozen and creamy and ready to serve in less than a minute, and the soup comes out steaming hot. It's all done with speed and power. These machines typically last about 30 or 40 years. You buy them once, you never have to replace them. We're going to cover the first 10, 100% coverage for the first 10 years. No matter what happens to this machine over the course of the next 10 years, you have full coverage under the warranty. Even if it's... Look at that. Silky smooth and amazing textures. And the flavor's better because you get a much more subtle, delicate, elegant juice because you don't have little bits and pieces of things in there causing a little flavor complex in your mouth. Go ahead and try that. Now I'm going to show you one more thing. If you're using the scale and you're using the recipe app, because it weighed all the ingredients as you went along, I can pour this in here and I can hit right there where it says track serving. Look at that. You get the complete nutrition profile for what you just made. So the cleanup is so simple. There is a setting for that. You can just hit right here on the top, on the front of the machine and hit start. It's going to run a little program that's going to clean everything up for you, and then you just give it a rinse. The blades are permanently housed inside the machine, so you never have to take them out. And all that works on speed and power. The blades are actually dull. They're not a sharp blade. It's like a little sledgehammer, so they're traveling at 36,000 revolutions a minute. So they will shatter and pulverize anything. Anything from the tiniest little blackberry seed up to the pit of an avocado will completely liquefy in here. I'm going to do a little ice cream next. It makes ice cream in less than a minute, and you can make it healthy. You guys like ice cream? Who doesn't like ice cream?
I never thought of that.
So, you like vanilla ice cream?
Vanilla ice cream. What do I do? Vanilla too? Yeah.
We'll do a little vanilla ice cream. Now, I'm going to pick an ice cream recipe in my app. Now you can make all these things without using any technology at all. I showed this because it comes with it, and if you want to use it, it's pretty spectacular. If you don't want to use it, you can just throw stuff in. You got a lot of programming on the front. There's an ice cream setting. You can just hit the ice cream setting, it'll blend appropriately for something thick like an ice cream. But if you use the recipe, you get it perfect. The trick to making ice cream is to make sure you got the right ratio of liquid to frozen. So that's what this does. So I'm going to pick an ice cream recipe.
I'm going to frost this.
I'll show you. So this is called carrot and avocado ice cream. Have any idea what's in it?
I never had an avocado ice cream.
So I'm going to put that right on the scale. First thing that I'm supposed to put in is avocado. So my job is to fill this little box up with avocados. So I'm going to start doing that. As soon as that turns red, I can stop. Red means stop, go to the next ingredient. Now it's asking me for a little non-dairy creamer. So I'm going to use a little French vanilla, but you can use almond milk, you can use rice milk, you can use real milk for that matter. If I'm using real milk or something like that, I usually add a little vanilla extract to it to give it the vanilla flavor.
Full or just reduced fat milk?
This one here, or
No, this milk.
this is a French vanilla creamer.
Creamer. Oh.
So now I'm just going to pour that in. You see how that's filling up the box over there?
Okay.
When this box gets completely filled up, you know you got exactly the right amount of liquid. And this is a little creamer. So now I'm going to throw in a little bit of non-dairy creamer. I bet that oatmeal will be good in the ice cream. I'm not going to do it, but I bet it would be. I'm going to try it at home. I've done it in smoothies for forever, but I never thought about doing it in the ice cream.
Ice cream with carrots too?
Yeah, buddy. Carrots and now ice. So here's the idea. Normally when you're eating ice cream, you're not eating something good for you.
Yeah.
Ice cream is delicious, but it's not healthy. I'm making it delicious and healthy. This is, you can see it's about 50 to 60% ice, which means it's very low in calories. And
Carrots,
It's got carrots and avocado in it. This is like having a salad, but it happens to be ice cream. Now all I have to do is hit start. The machine's going to load a program. The program that's right there is going to run that program. And I'm just going to use my tamper stick. You can see the tamper stick too short to hit the blades. So I don't have to worry about that. Anybody want more juice? And in less than a minute, we have ice cream. Amazing ice cream. And it's ice cream that nourishes your body rather than punishes your body. This is ice cream that will please both your brain and your body. Your body wants to be nourished. Your brain wants something yummy. That's just the way brains are. Brains think they're so smart, but they always go for the yummy. Well, your body's going to be very happy with this because it's spinach and it's carrot and avocado. Look at that.
Wow.
Isn't that beautiful?
Oh my God. Look at that.
And if you want to know the nutrition facts for that single serving, I can just put that on there. As soon as that goes to the next step, which is the serve step, I can put that in. Hit where it says track serving. There we go. We got 32 calories, but it's 32 really healthy calories. Isn't that amazing? Only the Vitamix can do this. You can't do it in any other machine because they don't have that combination of speed, power, quality, and design to make it happen. Vitamix does so many wonderful things for you, and making ice cream that's really healthy is just one of them. So go ahead and try that. If you're wearing socks, be prepared to have them knocked off. Wow, right? That's the best. Is that the best carrot and avocado ice cream you've had at the fair?
I never try avocado.
So you can make this with any. You can make it with spinach. It comes out tasting like that, or cabbage. You can also add a scoop of cocoa powder, and it's
Or
chocolate ice cream.
veggies, tomatoes too.
Anything you want. Tomatoes would be a little weird. I'm not sure. I've never tried it with the tomato.
Cucumber.
But if you want to make it with, if you want a chocolate ice cream, you add some cocoa powder. You want peanut butter ice cream, you put in some peanuts. Mint ice cream, you throw in some fresh mint. Try this, it's delicious. Delicious and healthy, and that's what the Vitamix does for you over and over and over again. When people try this, they say, wow. Wow, right? Did you see what I put in it?
Carrot avocado.
Yeah, carrot and avocado ice cream. Now you really say, wow. That's what I'm saying. This is ice cream that actually nourishes your body while it's satisfying your craving for something sweet. So you're doing a couple of really nice things for yourself. You're satisfying that craving for sweet, but you're also giving yourself something nourishing. So, you know, your brain wants something yummy. Your body wants to be nourished. This way you're satisfying both. We'll make some hot soup next. When was the last time you made soup in an ice cream maker?
Never.
Never? That's because you don't have a Vitamix machine.
Right.
You have a Vitamix machine, you can make hot soup in the same machine that makes ice cream, and nothing takes more than a moment or so. So, I am going to start by, so I'm also demonstrating this recipe at and scale, because it comes with your purchase today. That's the great thing, is that not only are you getting the best top-of-the-line model Vitamix, which is the best machine on the planet, you're also getting a system by which you can make everything. You're an instant expert at Vitamix. Now, Vitamix does everything. You can make hummus and peanut butter and guacamole and pesto. You can turn grains into flour. You can make salad dressings. You can make ice cream, soups. You can make hot sauces, cold sauces, and of course, smoothies and juices. So the problem is how do you know how to do all that, right? Well, this makes it easy. You're an expert from day one, and you will have success with everything you try to do. So I'm going to start by adding a stalk of celery. Here's why. Every time you put an ingredient in, you're just filling up this box. Each ingredient will fill up the box, and you just keep putting it in until that box turns red. When the box turns red, you know you got the right amount. Tomato, boom. And you just go through each ingredient that way. Now the garlic, you just throw it in. You don't have to peel it. Boom. Vegetable bouillon comes wrapped in aluminum foil. You just throw it in. You don't have to, no, you don't throw that in. You have to throw it in. It's wrapped in aluminum foil. I don't think you want to eat that, right? I mean, it'll completely liquefy it, so we could, but it's not a good idea. It's not good for you. So we won't. Taco seasoning. Watch this. This is cool. I'm going to sprinkle this in. And you see how every little sprinkle shows up? Oh yeah, try that. When you taste that, after you find out what's in it, you're going to go, wow. Taste it.
Taste sugar.
It tastes like vanilla ice cream, kind of, right? It's carrot and avocado.
Really?
Yeah. Wow, huh? See? Everybody says wow. So,
I'm serious here. I have a Vitamix at home.
I love it. When was the last time you had a fight with your kid over carrots and avocado? It's good, right? Now watch. As I sprinkle this taco seasoning in, you see every little sprinkle shows up. It's connected via Bluetooth to an app that you download to your phone. And the app has over 500 recipes, and every recipe is that simple. Because every recipe you are an expert at.
I have the app and I have the scale.
Yay!
I just haven't used it. That's why I'm watching you.
Oh, keep watching. You're going to love having those two things. Now I'm pouring in water. I'm using hot water. You don't have to. If you just fill it up, red means stop. So you just fill it up till it says stop. Now it's time to blend up. This actually has two blending programs in this recipe. We're going to start on the first one. It starts off slow. It's going to chop everything up. Then it's going to go for the top speed. The top speed is 36,000 RPM. Imagine a set of sledgehammers turning at 36,000 RPM. That's what you got going on here. These blades are not sharp. They will liquefy pits, peels, and seeds because of the dull edge and that extreme power and speed. So this has raw carrot, celery, and tomato, and it's going to be completely liquefied. We juice and heat. So it's not really cooking, because cooking destroys nutrients. If you boil a carrot for 3 or 4 hours, you boil most of the nutrients out of it. Well, this actually juices and heats. It also juices the carrots in there. So you're having a nice, healthy salad. Carrot and avocado salad, but it's actually ice cream. It's just amazing. You like the tortilla soup? So, how long have you guys had your Vitamix? Quite a while?
Yeah. I come back every year and watch. And then I go home and make sure I use it.
Right. So this is getting nice and hot. I'll go ahead and get my little soup bowls out. I'm using my fancy china. My fancy china. I always use my fancy china when I'm having guests. This is twice as fancy as my smoothie cups and my ice cream cones. So I'm going to go ahead and hit stop. I'm sure it's pretty hot. Let's take a look. Oh, look at the steam pouring out of there. Now I'm going to put that over here. I got another little basket of goodies here, and we're going to throw those in at the end because right now it's asking me to put in some tortilla chips. So we're going to throw in some tortilla chips. We are about 4 chips shy of perfection. And, oh, almost was right. 2 chips more. Perfect. Spinach, of course. 1 little leaf of spinach. Nice little green line. 2 little leaves of spinach. Green line grows. I'll just put in the spinach there. I like showing how sensitive that is. Now that actually shows that I put in too much spinach. But really, is there such a thing as too much spinach? It's like chocolate. There's never too much chocolate. When I make the chocolate ice cream, I don't really worry that much about getting too much chocolate. Now, when you do put in too much of something, you have to tell that it's okay. So you just do that by going to the next step. It won't take you to the next step automatically. You got to say, it's okay, I meant that, put in too much spinach. Now it's running a second program. This program just runs at a slow speed just to chop these up a little bit. Because that's the other thing. People don't use their Vitamix as a food processor as often as they should. This is great for chopping up onions and potatoes into hash browns or making cabbage into coleslaw. It's great for a chunky salsa. Wait for guacamole. Get any texture you want. Now I'm going to take one of these little cups and put it right here. This is my soup bowl. And I'm going to pour this right into the soup bowl. And we're going to get the nutrition facts for our single serving of soup. By touching right there where it says pack serving. There we go. So you can get really precise nutrition information. You also get excellent, perfect smoothies, soups, and ice cream, salad dressings, hummus, guacamole, pesto, hollandaise sauce. There's so many things you can do with your Vitamix. Go ahead and try that. And then, of course, the cleanup is always so easy. Now, there is actually a cleaning program right on the front of the machine. So we can just touch that program, hit start, and that's going to run the program. Then all I got to do is give it a quick rinse. If you don't have a Vitamix, folks, you want to get it here at the fair. We have two promotions going on right now. We have the fair price, which is, we started the fair with $5.99. That's a great price for a top-of-the-line model Vitamix with all these extras and all this functionality. But we're taking $50 off for Labor Day. So it's a $5.49. We printed up new signs, $5.49. Comes with a 10-year warranty. Total coverage, 10 years. No matter what happens, you've got coverage. They pay all shipping charges. It won't cost you a dime. Now, if you think about it, Vitamix obviously believes in their product. They're betting you're never going to use it. Most people never do. Use the warranty. These machines typically last about 30 or 40 years with worry-free service. The blades are dull, so the blades are good forever. The motors don't get slower over time. They just keep right on plugging away. So most people get 30, 40 years and never have to worry about it. But if you do need it, they're right there in Cleveland, Ohio. They've been there for over 90 years. They have a proven track record. It's excellent. So you get your machine, 10-year warranty. We have it in white or red in this finish, but we also have it in the metal finish, brushed stainless steel and black graphite. There's no extra charge for the metal finishes. Typically that would be an upcharge, but you get them here today. It's all $5.49, any finish. You're also going to get the chef's scale as a free gift. Now this is a certified reconditioned chef's scale, accurate from 100th of an ounce all the way up to 13 pounds, and it communicates via Bluetooth with the app to produce perfect recipes. Blue is the best color of tooth. No question about that. What other color of tooth can you actually listen to music and blend amazing smoothies and ice cream? You know? So I'm going to do a little smoothie next. So if you don't have a Vitamix, this is the time and place. We are winding down to the very end. After today, this deal goes away, so you want to take advantage of it. We can ship the machines, or you can take them with you. We'll babysit until you're ready to leave the fair. So I'm going to make a little citrus green smoothie. I'm going to start by putting my container right on the scale, just like that. Now what the app does is it leads you through the recipe one ingredient at a time. It weighs the ingredient and lets you know when you've got the right amount of ingredient in there. It also gives you the nutrition facts for that ingredient and keeps a cumulative record of the nutrition as you're moving along. Then at the end you can get a nutrition profile of the single serving. So I start by taking a little of the zest off the orange. Some people have a hard time digesting the orange zest. It's got an oil in there that can be problematic. But the white part, that's really healthy. That's the 70% of your vitamin C and almost all the calcium is in the white part. So you really want to use that. You throw it in your Vitamix, it completely juices. Now, my job is to completely fill that box up with oranges. I make this recipe all day. I happen to know one orange is going to fill that box. And when it does, it also tells you that you got 2 grams of protein, 21 carbs, and 82 calories based on the weight of that orange. Now, we're a little pineapple. Now, the core of a pineapple is another thing. Total Most people end up throwing that pineapple away, at least the core of the pineapple, because it's very tough and fibrous. When you have a Vitamix, you juice it, and you're getting bromelain, and that's a natural anti-inflammatory, and it's concentrated in the core of the pineapple. So you really want to put that in. You start putting it in, you see I'm just filling up the box. I am so close to perfection. I get so few opportunities to be perfect in life. This makes me very happy. So we are just counting down. We are almost at the end of the fair. We've been here for 2 weeks. Now, we were in the Erie County Fair right before we came here for 12 days, and the price was $5.99. When we started the New York State Fair, it was $5.99. But because of this Labor Day special of $50 off all machines, we took it down to $5.49. That's an amazing price for a top-of-the-line multivitamin. Now watch this. Watch how one teeny tiny little leaf of spinach will show up. You got to look very carefully, but you'll start to see this box turn green. 1, 2, 3, boom. See that little slice of green there? Let me make it a little bigger. Each little slice, each little leaf of spinach increases that. I'll put in more spinach now. So yes, this is our 28th straight day in a row of doing this. And a little slap happened. So you can see that little yellow line right there. What that means, I put in a little too much spinach. So if I wanted to be perfect, I could take a little out. But since I don't believe there is such a thing as too much spinach, I'm going to put it back in. Now I'm going to put in a little lime with the rind. Put a little lime. You know, Mary had a little lime. Okay, so that was a little lamb, not a little lime. That joke was a little lame, and now I'll... Okay. See, this is what happens when you point a camera at me. When I'm tired, this is what happens. Disaster ensues. I'm going to put in some banana. Now, we're going to go bananas until that box is completely nuts with bananas. Boom. Done. What's next? Agave nectar. It's a cactus sugar. If you're making a salad dressing, you're making a pesto, you just throw your oils, your vinegars right in. You don't have to get out the measuring cups and measuring spoons. You're using a honey or agave, you just pour it right in. It eliminates that need to, measure it and then pour and wait forever for it to pour out. So add a little ice to this. Ice, baby. And perfect. So now, we've got everything in there in the perfect amounts and in the perfect order. Now we're going to get the perfect blend by just hitting start on the machine. It automatically communicates the blending procedure to the machine from your phone. Now you don't have to use your phone to do the blending. But for those times when you want it to come out absolutely perfect, for those times when you want to know what the nutrition information is, for those times when you just don't want to mess with the measuring cups and measuring spoons, but you do want it to come out perfect, this is it right here. Perfect blend system. This will be the answer to everybody who says, oh, I love my Vitamix, but all I make are smoothies. Oh, I love my Vitamix, but my smoothies never taste as good as your smoothies. Well, this is the answer. Every smoothie, every soup, every dip, every spread, every ice cream, every sorbet will come out absolutely perfect every time. It shuts off. That means perfection has been achieved. And now we're going to put that on there. We're going to look for the actual nutrition values for the single serving. So I'm just going to pour this in. Once that's in there, it weighs just the liquid, and I can hit right there where it says track serving, and there you go. Look at that. Those are the nutrition facts precise for this serving. So you saw when I put the spinach in, that precision, that it weighed up to 1/100th of an ounce in accuracy. So that really, this is really precise. When it says there are 10 grams of carbs in here, there's 10 carbs. How many calories? Precisely 38 calories. And look at that silky smooth texture. So amazing. I'm going to make some ice cream next, so don't go away. I have some ice cream. when you make ice cream with Vitamix, you're actually making a health food. It tastes like a decadently delicious ice cream, but it's actually a health food. Come on over. This is actually a smoothie. Doing the ice cream next. Come and enjoy. Watch how easy it is to clean up. Isn't it cool? You know about the Vitamix machine? Have you seen these before? Isn't that good? Very amazing. So that's a whole orange. That's the pineapple with the core. There's no liquid in here. It's just the fruits and vegetables. This is a whole fruit juice. We juice the pulp, the fiber, the seeds, the bits, and the peels. Everything gets liquefied. And now I'm going to make ice cream. Ice cream. And it's going to be ready in less than a minute. It's going to be healthy. And are you guys are all wearing socks? Yeah. Be prepared to have them knocked off. So, watch this. So we're going to start with that recipe. Now, this is the recipe I'm making. See if you can guess what's in it. You guys are very observant. So the first thing I'm going to do is put this right on the scale. This communicates via Bluetooth to the app. You download the app to your phone, and it communicates via Bluetooth to create the perfect recipe. You know, blue is the best color of tooth. You know that, right? It's the only color of tooth that allows you to listen to tunes and blend at the same time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that avocado in there like that. Now, that filled up that box. That means I got the right amount of avocado. It also says I got 1 gram of protein, 2 grams of carbs, 4 grams of very healthy fat, and 43 calories. Now we're going to add a little French vanilla cream. Just going to fill that box up with cream. And when you got the right amount, it tells you. You stop. Red means stop. Go on to the agave nectar. We'll pour that in. This is a little cactus sweetener. And perfect again. I love being perfect. I get so rare opportunities to be perfect. This makes me very happy. Every time I get a little ding, it's like getting a little pat on the back. Now I'm going to do the carrots. It's amazing how great carrots are in ice cream. So I'm just going to throw those in there and got it right the very first time. Look at that. I am getting perfecter and perfecter. So now I'm going to put in some ice, and that's it. That's our ice cream right there. Believe it or not, that's it. So you can see, number one, it's about 50 to 60% ice. Great thing about ice, it's absolutely free. It's calorie-free, gluten-free, dairy-free, sugar-free, and free to make. So very low in calories, but very high in healthiness. Everything's in there perfectly. Now all I have to do is blend it perfectly. Now this might be where I would blow it because it's hard to blend up something thick like ice cream, but the app is going to handle that too. There is an ice cream program on the front of the machine, so if you're not using the recipe, you can still use the blending program for ice cream, but this has the ice cream program embedded right inside the recipe. So it's going to communicate again via the Bluetooth. Same color of tooth for the machine as for the scale, and that's going to turn it into ice cream. Ice cream cones. Anybody want more? Want some smoothie? Seconds, anybody? Make room for the ice cream. Now, that's going to stop here in a moment. When it does, the ice cream is ready. This is ice cream that actually nourishes you while it's satisfying your craving for sweets. So, you ever sit around at night watching TV or whatever, and all of a sudden you get a craving for something sweet and delicious? Yeah. How often do you go in the kitchen and prepare yourself a nice salad when that happens? So here's the thing. If you do go in and prepare yourself a nice salad, that's a good thing, but chances are, a half hour later, you're going to be craving something sweet and delicious again.
Exactly.
This actually allows you to satisfy that craving, but this is carrots and avocado. This is like having your salad, but also having your sweet treat. This is a little lower on the glycemic index because it's got the agave nectar as the sweetener. Now you can make this ice cream and even less sweetener, because I do it all the time. I'm not a diabetic, but I was borderline diabetic almost 20 years ago. I've managed to keep that at bay because I really watch. And this, look at that ice cream. Isn't that just amazing? And we can see exactly the sugar, etc., by putting that on there, and we'll do that in just a minute. This is ice cream that nourishes you and satisfies you at the same time. Your brain and your body don't always agree on what you want. Your body always wants to be nourished, but your brain says, give me something yummy. So this way, your brain is going to go, yummy ice cream, and your body's going to go, carrot, avocado. So you're going to feel good in every way possible. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this one here up. You see how it went automatically to the serve step. So I can put some ice cream in there. Now when I hit track serving, it's going to give me the information. So this is 28 calories and 3 grams of sugar and 4 grams of carbs. And you know that, and you know it's precise because the way the scale operates. It's accurate up to 100th of an ounce, and it gives you very precise nutrition information. So come on over. Hold on to your socks, because this is typically the sort of thing that will knock them off. Now, if you like chocolate ice cream, you put in a scoop of cocoa powder. If you like peanut butter ice cream, you put in some peanut butter. If you put in peanut butter and cocoa powder, you got Reese's peanut butter ice cream. Throw in a little bit of, and you don't have to put in peanut butter, you just put in the peanuts, because this machine makes peanut butter. So you can just put the peanuts in at the beginning of this ice cream and it comes out just like that. You like mint chocolate chip or cookies and cream, you throw in a couple of cookies at the end of this. Isn't that amazing? Right? Isn't that amazing? It's crazy is right. Crazy good, though. That's what I'm talking about. Crazy good. So I'm going to make some hot soup next. When was the last time you made a nice hot soup in your ice cream maker? My guess is never. So unless your ice cream maker is a Vitamix, you cannot make hot soup in an ice cream maker. And you can't make ice cream in a big pot on the stove. But you get a Vitamix, you can do everything. It gives you the power to be a master chef. And if you have this perfect breathing system, you're a master chef from day one. Because it does everything. And it cleans itself. I mean, come on. What more can you ask, right? What more can you ask? It won't clean out your garage, but at least it cleans itself. Little hot soup coming up. Hot soup in a hot minute. Now.
Can I have another sample?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Eat them up. So, if you get your Vitamix at the New York State Fair, you're getting the absolute best, because we were just at the Erie County Fair. This package was $5.99. When we started the New York State Fair, it was $5.99. We're going up to the Big E, going back to $5.99. If you get it here today, $549. That's $50 off for Labor Day. It's already a great package to begin with. We're going to give you your choice of finish. You can get it in white or red in our standard finish, or if you like the metal finishes, we have brushed stainless and we have the black graphite. These metal finishes, usually you pay more for a metal finish, but it's the same price, $549. You're going to get the machine, all the latest design features, the new container with the new lid, quieter motor, it's got all digital functionality, and it's still only $549.
Does it make wine slushies?
Does it make...
Wine slushies.
Absolutely.
Still love it.
Yep. Definitely, you can make in your frozen margaritas, your wine slushes, all that stuff. Card? Yeah, I know. They don't really give us that And the thing of it is the only way to get this price is to get it at the fair. So, and we can ship them. There's no charge for shipping. So if you order it here today, we just ship it to your home. You don't have to carry it with you or anything, but you get the best price by far. Plus, we're giving you the perfect blend system. The only way to get this scale and this recipe app as a gift is to get it here. If you buy it after the fair, this goes back up to $600. This is $100. That's $700. And if you want to add more, fanciness to it, it's even more. You get it here, it's only $549. All it takes down today is $118. $118.79, and you get everything: the scale, the machine, any choice of finish. That's a really nice cookbook, and we'll ship it anywhere in the United States for no fee shipping. So talk to Paula and Tom over there. They can write up the scale.
How does the payments work?
So the payments works is you will charge your credit card today for $118.79, and then once every month thereafter, for the next 4 months, they'll charge another $118.
That's not
Easy, yeah, it's easy. There's no interest charges, there's no finance charges. It's just the cost of the machine plus tax divided by 5. So it's very simple, and we'll ship it anywhere in the United States for no extra charge.
And you're here until the building closes, correct?
I'm here until 9. Yeah. Building closes at 9.
My wife goes on her break. I'm gonna bring her over here. We're gonna do it together.
Okay, sounds like a good plan.
I want that one.
This one right here. Well, okay, so we're getting low on those. So, but I think we're okay. I got about 6 left.
Okay,
Those
yeah.
will probably be gone by the end of the night.
She should be getting her break soon. So
What's that?
she should be getting her break soon.
Okay, great. What's your name?
Ambrose.
Ambrose?
Yeah.
My name is Guy. Nice to meet you. A guy named Guy. I usually have it on a name tag. I don't know
Oh,
what
you
my
should
name
date a
tag
guy named Guy
is. Is that right?
from Detroit. Yeah.
Really? So there's not too many of us around.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's true.
I always say my parents only had girl names picked out when I was born. Now, this was like 65 years ago. Matter of fact, it was almost exactly 65 years ago. And I was born,
As a kid,
they were expecting a girl. I don't know why, but they had the name Monica picked out, the name Angela picked out. Surprise, I'm a guy. That's my name. So there you go.
That's cute.
That's
definitely bring her
my
over
dad
here.
always told me that. I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what he said. They never boy name picked out.
There you go. Dad tells the truth.
It's downright yummy. I have to try them every once in a while just for quality control purposes.
Clean up when to go. I gotta come back.
All right, Ambrose, we'll see you in just a little bit.
Matter of fact, in about half an hour or so.
Okay, we'll be here.
Hey,
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
take
check
this
and see if you was on your break.